Hiya, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw, and if you're new here, then welcome. It's lovely to meet you. And if you're already existing, guys, then thank you so much for coming back. So today's video is a try-on again. So we've not done try-ons in ages, and the day I decide I'm going to do a try-on weekend to make up for not doing any try-ons, I'm growing a second head. Like, you know, I think it's all the mask wearing that's bringing out my spots even more. But let's try not to take no notice of that, if you possibly can, and get a nice snacks and some drink, and we're going to get into the video. So today's video, I kindly got gifted these clothes. Now, I was under no obligation to share these on Instagram or YouTube whatsoever. It's just, I think, Joanie kind of picked up that I love a tea dress and that sort of style, and they really kindly sent these out to me. So I'm going to share them with you. One of the things are in the sales, which I think is really good value, because Joanie is a really good brand, really quality like pieces, and I've been getting requested since the very beginning from you girls, go to Joanie, get Joanie haul, let's do a Joanie haul, because I think they are kind of notorious for that kind of style, very much like a Kath Kitson, but more like a fashion high street clothing version. So they've got loads of lovely designs, but they've also got lots of young trendy designs, so it isn't just all floral. And they've sent out these dresses, and I'm going to try them on. I've got a few other pieces as well. I've got like a jumper and a t-shirt. I'm going to try them on and show you them on. I might get really out of breath because I haven't done this in a little while. I'm also in my Spanx again. Don't tell, don't treat ya. And my bra. So obviously I'm only wearing the Spanx as a purpose to cover me up, to keep myself a little bit dignified, and I've got my bra on, but it's more so that you can see the shape of the clothes as well. It doesn't, these Spanx I always get asked about all the time. Like, these are like probably the one biggest question that I get, and it's what ones do you wear? Now these are £5 from Primark. They're not going to suck you in. As for waist training, I just want to show you, they're not amazing at waist training. My waist does go in quite a bit by itself without having to have this, but it's more like the belly area. And can I just say, I have 100% at my body weight in cakes during isolation. So my belly, don't feel too bad on yourselves, guys, because mummy's got this going on at the minute, and I really don't care neither. But we've got this on, we've got my bras, and we're going to try my dresses on. I actually hope these fit, because when I actually got the sizings of these, I said they was the 16. This is like kind of middle of isolation time, so yeah, just wish me luck that they actually even fit me, ladies. I hope so. So the first thing we're going to try on is this beautiful dress. So this is a polka dot dress. I'm going to link everything below if you want to have a little look at it and check it out. But this is so vintage, but I really love it because I'm thinking of wearing it with some like chunky boots and some tights. I'm already losing my breath. It's actually because secretly I've got a little mug with me, and it's full of Pepsi, guys. So yeah, it could be hiccups. It could be you know, it could just be me losing my breath because I don't shut up. So this dress, the rainbow dot dress, it's actually £27 now, gone down from 45. But I want to talk about Joanie pricing. Now, I tend to do quite high street, quite cheap prices. Now, I'd say these are like a mid-brand. Most dresses are around about £40, £45. But with that being said, they're completely lined. They're really lovely materials. And another thing is, when you get the tags, they're that special cotton with the little like pin. They're just made better, and they've got that little bag of spare bits. Is in like a card one. It ain't plasticky. I just think it's made a little bit nicer, even the stitching and stuff. It's just beautiful. So I've got this in a size 16, and as I say, this is now in the sale, £27, and we're going to give this a little bash. But I am thinking of wearing this with some chunky boots and like a little pair of tights, and maybe like a nice funky headband. We could even wear a coat that sort of brings out the colours of the spot. Oh yeah, it does fit, thank goodness for that. So it's got a cute little collar on it as well that gives it kind of like a really vintage feel, a vintage tea dress feel. Well, I'll tell you what, actually, they're really roomy, their dresses, and for that material as well, it's such a nice material, but it's not a cotton, it's more like a, can't explain it, that material where you shake your dress out when you've washed it, you don't need to iron it. What is that material? It's not that sweaty, shiny material, but it has got a bit of a shine on it. But this one, they've made it quite roomy, so you have got give. I like the length of these sleeves. It also comes with a tie belt, so it's quite nice around the waist, actually. Quite a bit of room, but you can bring it in if you are a bit small around the waist. Ooh. It's got lovely little white buttons down the front. And what I really like, my favourite bit of this all, is the different coloured polka dots. So you've got like pink there, red, green, white, and I know I shouldn't keep bringing up Christmas, but because this has got red and green in it, you could easily wear a beautiful like red Christmassy coat. Wear this, and it'll look really pretty, nice big bouncy blow dry. I'm going to stand on the stool so you can see the length of it as well, and check out its swish factor. But how swish is this little dress? Very rockabilly. I like the length of the sleeves because you can still wear a nice bracelet or a watch, but at the same time, it isn't. I'm going to show your arms if you're feeling a little bit self-conscious, especially after isolation, if you've ate your body weight in cakes like me. But it's nice and roomy. They're not fitted sleeves. It's got a little bit of a balloon, which is really in fashion right now, but it isn't over the top. It's going to make you feel a bit self-conscious. And also, I find that these collars, I like collars on dresses, but I find sometimes shirt dresses and ones with big collars tend to sort of make me look really masculine and sort of pull me out, and when they don't come in at the waist and they haven't really normally got like a really feminine shape to them, they tend to make me look a little bit bulked up. So the fact that this has got like a really nice shape, and when they've put the collar on, they've put the tiniest thin little feminine collar on it, I think that's like a really nice detail. Also as well, they've got a little button on the sleeve with a little eyelet opening there, so you can undo that if you want a little bit more extra space around the arm, but that is quite nice and roomy. So, before I die of losing my breath, I better take this one off and try something else on. So this one is probably my second favourite, my favourite one I'm going to try on now. Now this one, I don't know how I have kept these in the wardrobe for so long without trying them on. I wanted to share them with you because I thought it was so lovely of them to send it out to me, especially with absolutely not one question of whether to share it on here or anything like that. They just sent it out being lovely. I thought I've got to share it with you guys. I know you will love these as well. And these are like the kind of dresses where they are a little bit more higher priced than somewhere like Primark or maybe New Look, but these are the kind of things that you know you'll have in your wardrobe for years because they're going to last. And if you want that one special dress to wear over the festivities, then probably Joanie's the place to go. So this reminds me of fern cotton. I don't know why, but it's just so retro and cool. I love it. It reminds me of my days of like listening to Kate Nash, thinking I was ironic and really cool in sixth form. I was when you attempt to stay on at sixth form and it don't initially last, you don't stay for the full time, but you decide to stay on for an art A level, you're really cool, you try and dress really weird, and yeah, that was my stage. It just reminds me of that for some reason. But so this dress has got lovely long sleeves on it. It's a lovely black sort of tea dress with long sleeves, but that's what I really like, when tea dresses have long sleeves for the autumn. So you can wear one of them nice long waistcoats if you want, or when you take your coat off when you go in the shop, you're still not freezing, you don't need a cardigan. But the little twist that makes it so cool and makes me think of fern cotton. By the way, I need to clear up what reminds me of fern cotton is because fern cotton collaborated with Cath Kidston and they've done a mug set and it all had rockets and stuff on it and fern leaves. So this dress has got a little zip at the side so you can zip it up. Oh, I think I'm getting a bit caught to the tie on it. Check out this pattern, guys. It's got rockets on it, all like planets. Like from afar, I look like, I don't know, like a country 50s housewife. You come up close and you think, yeah, she's a bit cool, she's a bit retro. So I love all the bright colours that shine out from it as well. Yeah, again, got the tie waist, but this is actually sewn on this one. So you probably bring it to the back, this one. Bring it nice in at the waist. Because my waist is probably my smallest part, apart from my ankles. And they're slowly disappearing, guys, thanks to the love of an angel slice. But I didn't actually notice this had a split in this dress, I'm not going to lie, but I do still really like it. So it's a lovely midi length, and it's more like an A-line, so it doesn't really swish out, it doesn't have loads of pleats to give you lots and lots of room, but it is still spacey all the same. I've put on quite a bit. I'd probably say I'm more like a small 18 now, rather than a 16, but the fact that I've still got room in this is a really good sign. So the split does come to here, but you could wear this kind of in the autumn still with some sandals if you wanted to, but I would probably, as it is starting to get a lot colder now, especially where I live, I'd be wearing these with nice tights and some nice boots. But what's nice about this is I can wear this with like chunky boots, but if I want to go a little bit more classy, I could probably wear like a little pair of heeled boots that sort of come up to the knee, like a nice pair of velvet ones, nice long coat, look really, really classy with this. So yes, I do like this. Also, it's got the little sewn in boob pockets here. So I really like this, especially if you've got large boobs and you feel quite booby, because it makes it look like it's the illusion that it's that pocket there. You don't look totally busty. Also as well, and sometimes it comes across the boob, which can minimise the boob. I don't know, it just gives you a bit more of a classy look, and it's a really nice V as well. It isn't like a really revealing V, but it's low enough that it shows off your décolletage, and makes you feel nice and brings it down. It's very slimming. Also, it's got the tiny little puff on the sleeve as well, sort of bring your shoulders out. When you have a tiny puff on the sleeve, by the way, especially like a small one, I'm not talking about the big exaggerated ones you get now, but it tends to come in here, like out. It brings you in at the waist, these tiny tie belts, and then it sort of makes your shoulders look aligned with your hips, which therefore gives you the illusion of being an hourglass. So if you are an apple shape, or you are like, if you're an apple shape, I would say try and add a little bit of volume on your bottom half, and then it will sort of like even you out. And then if you're bottom heavy like me, where I'm a pear shape, having a little bit of a puff on the sleeve really brings it out towards my larger hips, because my shoulders are like here. Brings it out a little bit more and gives you the emphasis that I'm a hourglass. Right, look at me rambling on. I'm on a roll, guys. 11 minutes in. I've not shut up again. But when I don't talk, sometimes you're like, Rosie, you didn't give us any little tips. Any of your tips are like, probably everyone knows. But, you know, I grew up watching too much Trinny and Susanna with my mum, I reckon. A little bit of Gok as well. Bit too obsessed. Picked up on too many tips. Oh. So this dress, I got in a size 16, and this dress is 48, so a little bit pricey, but as I say, this is probably one of them dresses if you've got someone's birthday coming up, or you're going out, this would be something that you'd be wearing, you could have forever, and yeah, or it could even go on your Christmas list. I thought that was really nice. So I've got one more dress, and then we're going to get onto a t-shirt and a jumper. So the last dress, I have given, and I've been wearing this, because I got this gifted middle of lockdown, so I'd still say when it's quite warm. And to be completely honest, I just found it was really lovely, really easy throw on. And I thought, you know what, it'd be fine, because I can just re-hang it in the wardrobe after I've worn it the once, and then show you. But I've been wearing this so much. And actually, through some of my videos, and you're like, what are you wearing? So, and I know a couple of you have gone and ordered this, because you showed me, because you was like, oh, you was wearing that in your video. I've gone and ordered that, because you asked where it's from. Oh man, I am so out of breath. Some of you get really concerned for my health, that I can't breathe. Yes, I do eat a lot of food. It could possibly be that, but actually, my mum has always said this. It doesn't really matter what my size is. She always goes, you always lose your breath because you don't give yourself time to breathe. You just talk and talk and talk. So this dress I got in a size 16, and this dress online is 45. Now, yet again, like I say, it's completely lined. The lining is sewn in at the side, so it doesn't leave that sort of like that messy look where it's like sometimes that double layer that gets tucked under, loose at the bottom. It's a nice gap between the lining. It is, and like sometimes these linings, sorry, I'm not showing you very well, sometimes these linings are like finished here, but I like it when the lining comes down to the bottom. It gives a nice smoother look on your dress. So this one is a wrap. Now the reason a lot of you got this is I wore this, what video was it I wore this in? And I stood up and you was just like, oh, I like a wrap dress, where's that from? So it's got a little like a loop there and a button that goes in at the side, but it's placed nicely, it isn't placed too tight. But alternatively, you probably wouldn't even need to use this because I may not even doing it up properly. Oh, right. What are you doing? It's because I'm sweating out of breath. I've actually had to shut my windows because for some reason every single person is on a drive today, and normally my road is quite quiet, but it seems like loads of trucks are driving past the house today, so all you could hear was the noise. And then you've got the wrap here where you tie it up at the side. But there is a big give in this wrap. And one thing I will always say is if you buy your clothes and you want clothes to last you a long time and you want pieces that are key pieces that you're going to like invest in, if you ever get a wrap dress, try and get a wrap dress where the wrap goes from one side and then the other side to that, because if you gain weight, you have got a big, like a big piece of material. So as it will gradually open, you've still got a big piece of material where you've got a big give in this. Some wraps, they'll come to like here, and then you'll have that bit there. So if you get a little bit larger, then you start to get the split here, and it's just not great. So I'd always say something with a really good wrap where it's literally from one side of you to the other. They're the kind of ones that I look out for anyway. So now this dress has got a really lovely ruffle around here, really pretty and feminine. It's got a really lovely angel flute sleeve as well, which is nice and airy, and it's really flattering if you find the arms are a little bit, if you feel like your arms are a bit chunky sometimes. Sometimes I look at my arms and I think, oh, I'm having a bit of a chunky day today. These are the kind of sleeves that are really lovely and flattering. Don't get me wrong, I still go in vest tops and I really don't care. Like, I am what I am, love my body, you should be proud of what you are, but sometimes we all go through stages where we feel a little bit self-conscious. So in order to like give us a little boost that day, just this lovely little like size of sleeve is lovely. It keeps you nice and cool as well. What I love about this dress is though, it's got the little flute bit at the bottom as well, so it sort of kicks it out and makes you look a bit more curvy. It just looks really pretty and feminine, makes you look a bit hourglassy because it's got the ruffle here, and it sort of disguises from your boobs a little bit. So it's a nice V. It also gives this and it brings you out here, which I think is really nice to go with the sleeve. Lovely and smoothing, looks nice on the bum. It's also got a stitch across the back, like the back, which brings it in here. See if it's got a swish in it. Yeah, I like that little swish. Little ruffle swishes. You know, like I could be in Greece doing a little dance, but I couldn't because I can't dance, but you know what I mean. I could imagine that I am in this. So this one's £45. Oh, I don't know how last year I was on the ball every Friday. I don't know how I managed it, especially in this heat. Like, it's actually getting really freezing where we are now. We're having a lot of sunshine come through the clouds though. And I think because I'm in the room with the windows shut, it's just piercing sunshine. It's made the room hot. Could be because I've got the heating on as well. I'm going to have a breather. Oh. I need a breather. Also, she might not even watch this video, but I want to say hello to Norma. Because I've actually made a new friend, guys. And she watches my videos. And we realised that we actually live a couple of streets away from each other. And we couldn't believe it. So I said hello to Norma. And Val and Pat as well. I want to say hi to you, and yeah, I will be coming down to the beach hut to have a cup of tea with you because she owns a beach hut literally at the end of the road where I walk the dog. So I'm going to be going there having cups of teas with Norma. I'm coming for you, girl. So, oh, right. So now we are going to go on to the t-shirts and jumpers. So I've got a pair of jeans. These are my new look jeans. These are the Halle Jeans. I've done a new look haul once. Not so long ago. Oh, everyone talks about the jean dance, Rosie does, because I'm just literally not capable of putting a pair of jeans on myself. Right, move the stool. We're in the jeans. I know I might be like disillusioned right now, but whenever I've got my bra on with a Spanx or like a black vest and a pair of black jeans, I literally turn into Sandy from Greece. You better shape up, because I need a man. But yeah, I get so excited when I'm on the camera, especially if I've not been on for a while. Right, so I'm not really keen on t-shirts on myself, but I saw this, I quite liked it. I might alter it, I'm not gonna lie, I might alter it, but I really love the pattern of it. I did do a video of me altering my t-shirts because I find sometimes, because they're high-necked, sort of cut me off here, I feel a little bit, you know, I just feel like a bit of a block. I don't feel like I've got much shape to me when I've got a t-shirt on. But this t-shirt's £25 and it's a really lovely thick material. It's not them kind of t-shirts that you'd get if you went to, I don't know, a market and had things printed on them. This is a really lovely quality cotton. I think it's actually organic cotton. I'm pretty sure it is when I took the label off because I've also worn this. Wore this with a skirt. 100% cotton. I have to have a little look on the website. I will let you know in the description box if it is. But it's really good quality cotton. So this t-shirt I thought was so sweet with what it said on it. So it says, it loves me not. With a little daisy on the front of it. I thought this was really cute. Especially as it's getting a little bit colder now. Maybe to wear with like a shirt over the top or a nice little jacket. A pair of skinny jeans. I probably, I've always said this, probably tuck it in a little bit. Have a nice belt or something on to bring it in the waist. A little pair of flip-flops. These jeans are kind of croppy. Little pair of flip-flops, school run kind of t-shirt. It is a nice length. It does come to a nice length. It isn't one of them t-shirts that's kind of like just sit like that on your arm. It is a really nice length. And it's got really nice stitching as well. It's got like a double stitch on it, so you know it's not going to unravel. It just looks nicely made. And also on the t-shirt, this is like them like hand embroidered loops and stuff. I'm going to get closer. It's all like hand embroidered. It's like 3D, so it isn't printed on. It's actually sewn on, which is really nice. It almost looks like, you know when you get rope on a bag? That's what all this looks like. That's what it looks like that. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like that. That's what it looks like. Rosie, I think they understand what it looks like. But, right, guys. Right. I'm going to take a minute. I've always been like this since a child. I get quite excited when I'm doing something that I really like. And I get a little bit carried away. I wasn't going to do the video. And I thought, no, I'm going to do the video. Because the clothes are there. You want to wear them. It's really kind they've sent them out. And do you know what? I really want to get back into my try-on hauls. Because that's probably my favourite thing to do. But when I've been out of something for so long, I get even more excited, a little bit more apprehensive about it. And I just don't stop. So I'm going to take a breath. And I'm going to take a minute. Because I'm getting a bit carried away. This is my t-shirt, guys. And I hope that you like it as much as I do. And yeah, that's what it looks like, that's what it looks like, that's what it looks like. So now you can see what it looks like as well. So this t-shirt, yes, it was 25. Where's my bit of paper? Because I've written on a bit of paper, guys, so that I wouldn't forget. Because I knew I'd be rambling on so much that I wouldn't take much notice of anything else that's on in my brain. So now this is probably my favourite thing. So I got this, that is in a size 16 as well. All of the dresses and t-shirts are in a size 16. The jumper is in a size large. And the product name is Bungle. So this jumper is so nice. And it's got a rainbow on it, which is so appropriate for this time of year after the year we've had. Because the rainbow has been the sign of, like, you know, for all the NHS and the key workers. So this jumper, how much was the jumper? Because I don't actually know now. Oh, there it is. It's my, like, really professional piece of paper where I've written everything on it. So the jumper is 45 as well. It's a lovely thick cotton. It's kind of that material where you know it's not going to get bobbly, and I like that on a jumper. So it's in a navy colour. It's in quite a nice rich navy, if there's such a thing. I know what I mean. It's got a nice cuff on it here. Oh, I'm really excited. This is the kind of thing I probably wouldn't wear with jeans, so I'd probably wear it with like a nice skirt. Maybe if I would get like a multicoloured like skirt or something, be that crazy lady around the school. How lovely is this jumper? Oh, it's like an autumn snuggly. It's so nice. Look at the sleeves and that on it. It's just lovely. But look at the most basic part of it. Look at the rainbow. I know you're interested in the rainbow. So I like these really bright pops of colour. I think they're really beautiful, really lovely, and it just adds a little bit of something. So if I was on the school run wearing this, I'd feel a little bit special in it because it's got nice bright colours and it'd make me feel a little bit more alive. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm on the school run, no makeup on, hair scuffed up on top of my head. Sometimes it's wet, sometimes it's not. Like my hair, not my face. That'd be weird. But this would just make me feel a little bit more like ready for the day. So I've got this one. I really like this. I probably would wear this with maybe like a nice skirt. Let's grab a skirt. Oh, a nice skirt, like a nice polka dot skirt. This one's from New Look. But you know what I mean? When you tuck it in and you wear like a nice skirt with it, just stand on my skull. I'm not going to bother putting it on because I am already out of breath and sweaty. But you know, like when you wear a nice skirt, nice pair of boots, you put a little boat around this, nice jumper. I think that's a really nice autumnal look. But I thought this was a really lovely haul of clothes. I think it's so kind they sent them out. I did pick everything, and they said I could have a little pick. So I picked these items, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting the amount they sent out. They was like, can you just for reference send this amount of like things over and we'll just send you something from it that you like. We'll have a little pick. When they sent all of the items that I'd picked, I was a little bit embarrassed because I was like, oh, I didn't do it for that. But they had said send so many items over so we can have a look. But honestly, I'm so grateful, and I want to say thank you to you as well, because if you wasn't watching my videos and enjoying my videos, then brands wouldn't even bother sending me out stuff. And to be honest, I'm quite confused as to why they've sent me this in the first place, because they've not wanted me to show this. They've just been really, really lovely. So I want to say thank you, Joanie Clothing, and I can actually start wearing them now. Apart from the daisy dress and the t-shirt, which I'm wearing the whole time. It's something about daisies in the summer. But I've got to go because I'm literally dying, guys. I can't breathe. It has come to the front of my mind that I need to stop eating cake and I need to shut up. But I've been Rosie Henshaw, and I hope you've enjoyed this haul. Take care, guys. Have a lovely rest of your week. Bye.